The Sorcerer's Stone. Okay, the next book, 10 She's Here by Luann Rice. Really good and really well written. I really personally, it's not a Jewish person, what do you call it? I'm going to be reviewing
Luke chapter 10, verse 19. I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am rating the books that I've read in 2025. And I know that it's not 2025 anymore, but yeah, we're just going to do this anyway. Some of the books that I've read in this pile, it probably most likely was read in 2024, but I don't remember, so we're going to put it in this year. And some of the books I don't have a copy to, but I'm just going to add one of them. We're going to talk about the books that I've read that I have now. I'm going to add one copy. Okay, the first book is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This book was really good in my opinion. Probably to most people, a lot of people, the book was really good. Okay, from what I remember, from the Harry Potter, this Harry Potter book, was he was new to the school and he did not know about his family that much, I guess. And he didn't know he was a wizard. Yeah, sounds about right. Then he was invited to Hogwarts, you know, that whole thing. And then what else did he do? Oh, he played into some game. It was a flying game. He had to catch his little tiny ball, and then he won. And he was just well known throughout the whole entire school, throughout the whole entire Wizards. The way he played. I'm just kidding. The Wizards realm. Let's call it that. I haven't read this whole series yet, but this is the first book that I've read. And I'm grateful that I have read this book first. I'm grateful that I have this first book because I want to read the rest of the series. I am looking at the viewfinder. Sorry. Am I going to cut that out? No, but I'm going to focus on you guys now. Sorry. But I'm grateful that I have this first book because I want to read the rest of the series. I would like to tell you guys about my current read. My current read that I'm reading now is By the Oz by Henry Summers. And I'm also reading Finding Freedom by Erin French. Okay, the next book that I have read in 2025 was The Polish Girl by Malka Adler. This book was really good. It's about this oops, I'm looking in the viewfinder again. Let me just start that over. The next book that I have read in 2025 was The Polish Girl by Malka Adler. And this book was about this woman. Well, it was mostly about this girl her name starts with a D. Danusha. It was mostly about the girl named Danusha, but her mother was telling a story of how they were this book is about the Holocaust, you know, the war against the Jews and the Jews and the Germans and the Russians, maybe even a little bit of the US, but it's not even about that. It's about the Jews and the Germans. And from that book, I wish this was scripted. Oh my gosh. Let me just try to get it from the top of my brain. From this book, this woman, her mother, Danusha's mother, was telling the story of how they survived the war, the Holocaust war. Yeah. Okay, I'll rate this book a 4-star because it was really good. I really liked it. And yeah. The next book that I have read in 2025 was Pretend She's Here by Luann Rice. This book was so good. It was crazy, but it was really good. Okay, what happened in this book? I don't want to like speak too much on it, but I could read the back, because reading the back does not tell you much about what's actually in the book, because you will just never think of that. Like, why in the world would these parents do that? Because they're grieving. But apparently it wasn't even the parents. It was the parents, but it wasn't the parent. It was one parent, the mother, who was grieving so bad to the point where she thought, hey, kidnapping will be the best choice for me to help my grief. Like, you're actually putting a child in so much misery and pain just so you can help your own grief. You're making her have grief. But let's read the back. Okay. It says, Emily Lonergan's best friend died last year, and Emily hasn't stopped grieving. Lizzie Porter was lively, loud, and fun, Emily's better half. Emily can accept that she's gone. When Lizzie's parents and her sister come back to town to visit, Emily's heartened to see them. The Porters understand her pain. They miss Lizzie desperately.
I don't want to hate on Apple, but why won't Apple, include the things that we have to pay for after we get the phone into the phone? Like, more storage is needed for my photos at least, and more. They keep creating phones, and they're not even addressing the actual big problems like the Sims. Like, I can't stand that. I'm sorry, what the freak is Sims do to me? The Sims have a lot. Let's not talk about it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I need more storage on my phone, and I would rather not have to pay month to month for storage and just get the storage, on my phone. It comes with the phone. That's how you would get more customers to draw near to you. But hey, they may say customers still draw near to me because we're Apple. We're just that company. And then when they leave because they finally woke up and seen that you're annoying and that you're not worth it, then what? That's not right. That's it. I don't even care. I just need more storage. Okay. Ugh.
Okay. Sorry. As I was saying, desperately enough to do something crazy, something unthinkable. Suddenly, Emily's life is hurtling toward a very dark place, and she's not sure she'll ever be able to return to what she once knew was real. That's that. What I don't understand is, how is this the back match what's actually in the book? So she was just telling us a little bit about it on the back, but once I actually started reading, it took a turn for the worst. And I'm just like, how in the world does the back match what's inside of it? I understand suddenly Emily's life is hurtling toward a very dark place. I thought she was gonna kill herself or something, but no. They was gonna kill her. Like, bro. I'm sorry, that's not what they. Was that a spoiler? I'm gonna take it out. Don't worry. This book was really good. I know I keep looking over to the viewfinder. My apologies. This book was really good. I would say a 5-star. I'm a stingy. I don't know. I wouldn't say a 5-star, but it was really good. It really got me, man. I'm just like, man, this is really freaking good. So I would say 5-star. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I can rate this a 5-star. This was a 5-star. Would I read this again? No, it was crazy. But I rated a 5-star because wow. Just wow. And the writing and the end, right? The end wasn't so like she left us off on something. The end was just it was well written, well ended, I guess. I just really enjoyed this book, and I really recommend this book. But if you have lost someone recently, don't read it. The Light in Hidden Places by Sharon Cameron. Did I say who this book was about? You know this book. Most people know this book. J.K. Rowling. The Light in Hidden Places by Sharon Cameron. This book was really good and really well written. I really enjoyed this book. This book was also based in, in the Holocaust War, when the Germans were being butts. But in this book, it's not a Jewish person. It's not a Jewish person. A Jew. What you call it? I'm gonna call it Jewish, okay? A Jewish person telling the story. It's a Polish woman. It's not a Jewish woman telling the story. It's a Polish woman, okay? In it says she had to hide 13 Jews with her little sister, and they all had the Jews all had to sleep and live and basically survive in their attic, which was small. It was very small. They said there was packed like sardines on top of each other, and I'm just like, that doesn't seem very like not comfortable, but fair in my opinion. The Germans basically put the Jews through a lot, and they had to survive. They had to survive the most craziest things, and they had to do whatever it took to live. Yeah, I would rate this book a 4.5. I would rate it a 5-star. I don't know. This book and this book, I don't know. But I rate this book, I rated it a 4.5. I don't want to rate it a 5-star, and I'm like, eh. But the only reason I kept these two books, because I would give them back, but it teaches me German, so I'm just like, I want to keep them. This book I'm going to be giving away. I said that in my last video. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. And yeah, this is not my book actually. I don't know, it's somebody in the house book. Oh, sorry. This is not my book actually. This is somebody in the house book. I just read it because it's Harry Potter, and I haven't really gotten into that. And you know what, the weird thing? I like this. I don't like the movies. Like, why don't you like the movies? The movies look a little dark to me, like a literal Wizards of Waverly Place. No, it's not Wizards of Waverly Place. It's like a old, dark type of vibe, and I don't really like that aesthetic. I'm sorry, but this book is really good. But if I don't imagine the things that way, if I just imagine them like wizard or witchy, right? But in a modern way, then I really would enjoy the book more. But if I watched the movie and it was like dark and old and brown furniture, I'm like, no. The last book that I'm going to include in this video is Things Not Seen by Andrew Clements. I really enjoyed that book because of the whole entire invisible, him becoming invisible overnight, and he has no idea why, so he's trying to like figure out how in the world did this happen. And then at the end, it's like he figured it out. He was like, oh my gosh. Like, he was like, what do you call it? He was seeing, he was like uninvisible. Okay, let's call it that. Uninvisible at the end. And this is a spoiler. I really want to tell you about this because it's so funny to me. I'm sorry if it's a spoiler. He was uninvisible at the end, towards the end. And the cops seen him, and he was like standing like still because he thought he was still invisible, right? and then what else happened after that? The cops seen him, and he was butt-booty naked. Bro, that was just so funny to me. Why would I say that? It was just so funny to me. And then, you know, the craziest part about this book, is that it's a series, but the author never told me. The author never indicated in any way that it was a series. He never put. Let me see. You see this? Let me see. Can you see that? Can you see just a little bit at least? This is number 1 of the J.K. Rowling series, right? The author never said that the book was a series. He never said that it was in a series. He never said that it was book 1 of 3 books. But I found that out by going to thrift books, and I was just gonna buy that copy again. And guess what I found? The 2 other books to that series, and I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna have to like review them because I really enjoy that book. But basically, it was about him. He becoming invisible overnight, and I think he's like a kid. Let's just say he's like 15 probably. He's young, but old, not too old, you know. And he met this blind girl. The blind girl is the only one who can like see him. She can't see him, but she knows that he's there, which is great because it's like, and anybody else, they've been freaking out, but it's him, you know. And they actually, I don't know what happened, but they like each other. I know they do. Like they do. I know they like each other. I know that he likes her or something like that.
I need that
at
back.
the end, it left off with, I'm not gonna say that because but the end was, I should have known it was a cliffhanger because it just didn't make any sense. It just left off like that. I'm just like, where's the rest? That's how you're going to end the book? And I literally brought that rating. Sorry. I think I did bring that rating down a little bit because how are you going to end the book like that? But that's why he ended it like that because it's a first book it's a first book in a series. And I was just like, how did I know that? I just thought that's how he ended the book off because he just wanted me to be like, dang, that was a bad ending. But no. So usually when I read bad endings these days, I'm gonna think of the cliffhanger, so I won't bring the rating down. But that rating was a solid 4-star. I mean, that book was a solid 4-star. I really enjoyed it. I talk fast. Hope you could keep up. I'm sorry. It's hard to talk slower, but then it won't make any sense. Yeah? But then I'll be over here like, that book was a solid 4 stars. And then what do you call this? The video would be kind of boring. Yeah, I think that's. I'm actually gonna review one more book because this book I believe I did read in 2025. So I'm gonna review one more book, and then that's the end of this video.
Okay, the last book that I'm going to be reviewing or talking about in this video is Merci Suarez Changes Gears. This book was really good. It's for like young kids, actually, like a middle school age. I enjoy books like this, and plus it's thick enough for me to like not get so bored to where it's like, oh my gosh, what am I reading? So, well, basically what I'm trying to say is it's like a real story for kids. Like, bro. Okay, the age range for this book I would recommend people reading is like 11 to 16. I would recommend this book to people who enjoy calm books for like what do I say, like for kids, I guess. But like, say if you don't want to read an adult book like this, not specifically this genre, but an adult book like that, you can read, or a romance book or something like that. This book doesn't have much romance. It has jealousy, envy, frenemies. What else does it have in this book? It has Spanish in it, and that is really why I really enjoy this book. And that's why I'm keeping it, because it teaches me Spanish. I'm sorry, I'm looking up to viewfinder. Don't mind me. That's why I really enjoy this book, because it teaches me Spanish. And also, I don't know, it just teaches you how to be a cool, cordial person in a terrible situation, like in many terrible situations actually. Like this first time with this girl named Edna, her frenemy, and the other time when her grandpa got Alzheimer's, was developing Alzheimer's, and his brain just started to act differently throughout the story. And yeah, it shows how you have to manage your feelings when something like that happens. Of course, everyone's different, but how she managed her feelings. It was a good book overall, and I rated a 4-star. I don't really have much else to say about it. I'm keeping it because, oh, it's in a series. I know this. I believe that it is in a series because I found another book like this. From looking this book up, I found another book. It's called Merci Suarez, something about dancing. I'm gonna buy that book one day, Lord's will. And I feel like I would. Oops, I didn't record. I started over.
The mic wasn't, I wasn't recording on the mic. My apologies for the audio. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that all over because I don't remember what I said. But I would recommend you reading this if you like soft books. They're like calm, but it's with a kid in it instead of an adult who is like calm. So yeah, and that's literally about it for this book haul. Did I say I think I said overall I rate this a 4-star. But yeah. Ooh, sorry, let me organize. Wait a second. Okay, that's it for this book haul of all the books that I've read in 2025. Not book haul, what am I saying? Let me see, over here. I know you might be like, what are you doing? I'm trying to get a thumbnail. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep that in. Okay, that's it for all the books that I've read in 2025. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back for the next video. I hope you stay tuned for the next video. Okay, bye. Please like and subscribe. You can comment if you like, and see you in the next one. Bye.